we're going to be late.
Sam, just call in, tell them I'm sick. Sick to death of the whole.
As soon as you're ready then.
Well, thank you, Sam.
Oh, thanks for getting me out of bed on time, Sam, and thanks for the lifting. Oh, it's okay, Mike. I do it because you're such good company. Mike. Oh, sorry. I forgot it was Stuart's first day. No wonder you got out of bed the wrong side.
Yeah, got out the staff grade side when I should have got out the registrar side.
It's going to be a sudden long day if you're going to walk around with a face like that.
Morning. Morning, boss. Skeleton crew today.
Not just the A-team, Terry.
Like the old days, eh?
Oh, I'm king of my domain, I am.
Yeah, me too. Until Jack gets back. I think you'd rather be with Christine, anyway. Sunning yourself on the Riviera.
Why would I want that?
No, you're right. Three's a crowd.
All right. You see that fight last night?
Yeah. Unbelievable. Worse than Holyfield.
I had him made by at least 4.
Well, it was the wrong decision, wasn't it, mate? Simple as that.
Listen, I don't know how you're feeling about all this, but, well, to be honest, I feel a bit weird.
Don't want to worry about it, mate.
I only went for the job because Christine said.
Christine?
Said it'd be a good idea to show my face, show I was serious.
That's good advice.
I just don't want it to affect the way we get on, you know?
No reason why it should.
No.
I get these sharp pains
Where?
all over.
Can you be more specific?
Up here and in my gut.
Right, okay, let's take a look.
I just need something to stop it hurting, you know what I mean?
Yep, I think I get the picture.
Look, if I tugged him out there, they wouldn't have let me in, alright? So what I need, Sam, Samantha.
Sam's fine, Mr. Haynes.
Billy, call me Billy.
I'll tell you up front, we don't dispense methadone.
Assumptions and presumptions. Look, I know what you're thinking, Sam. And I don't want that.
Then what do you want?
Well, I'm like you. I want to help people. Only the person I need to help right now is in a whole world of pain.
Right, I see. And where is this person?
Well, he can't get it, can he?
I've not got time for this.
Look, all right, look. He lives in an underground car park, right? Look, he's on the street, he's homeless.
Well, then bring him in.
I can't. He's in too much pain, all right? Look, he won't walk. Now, look, if you were to give me, you know, like, a little something to give to him, I mean, you understand what I'm saying, don't you?
Yeah. And the answer's no.
Look, hold on, Sam, please. Look, hold on, will you, please?
Everything all right, son?
Mr. Haynes is a registered heroin user.
Of course, look, I've told you it's not for me, it's for mates.
Okay, take it easy.
We don't hand out methadone, morphine, clonazepam,
I know.
or any other kind of drug. On the other hand, if you want to see a counsellor or register in a
You're not
detox
listening to me,
program,
are
we'd be
ya?
happy to arrange it for you.
Look, I've told you, all right, it's not for me, it's for someone else.
Of course it is.
All right, I'll go and get him then, shall I?
Yeah, good idea.
Look, I will, all right, so don't push me.
Bring him here then.
Look, I'll go and get him. Don't think I won't. I will not be straight. Bastards!
Nice day.
So, Nathan, your mum says the pain's in your belly. Is that right? Will you show me where it is? Nathan? Here? There? There?
Do you know what it might be?
Just trying to find out. Nathan's not saying a lot, though, are you?
Come on, Nathan, please.
When did it start hurting?
Last night after he went to bed. But it got a lot worse this morning.
Stuart, there's Jonathan Douglas here from the Trust. Said he wants to see you.
Excuse me. Tell him I'll be about 10 minutes, mate.
You can go now if you like. You're a doctor, aren't you?
Yeah, last I heard.
This is no problem.
It's no problem to me either.
Okay, I'll leave it with you.
Is he your boss?
Not exactly.
Take a seat, Dr. Phelan.
Take it this isn't my induction, then?
No. I'm the Director of Clinical Governance, working on behalf of the Trust. And part of my job is to ensure that the codes of practice as set down by the Trust are being fully implemented in your department.
So, how can I help?
I've been asked to inquire into the treatment of one Ronald Davidson.
He's okay, isn't he?
From what I hear, he's fine.
So what's the problem?
The problem, Dr. Phelan, is a failed intubation. My job is to determine whether or not this failure amounts to a disciplinary matter. Do you understand? Let me begin with your initial assessment of the patient.
Has he been sick at all?
No, he hasn't. So that guy, he's not your boss?
Stuart. No, he's just been made a registrar. And I'm still a humble staff grade.
Even though he's younger than you?
Tell me about it. How about that? Does that hurt?
When a burp it does.
You burp a lot, do you?
Not anymore.
I think you might have an inflamed appendix, Nathan. So I'm going to take some blood and do some tests, okay? Robert.
Whatever it is, deal with it.
We've got a problem.
Well, you're the registrar.
Not that sort of problem.
But did you tell Dr. Phelan the anaesthetist was on the way?
Yes.
And what did he do then?
I'm Robert Kingsford, consultant A&E. You are?
Jonathan Douglas, Clinical Governance. Thank you for now, Mr. Harker.
Can I help you?
Yeah, reschedule that for Thursday, is that good? No, babe, you're a star, really. All right, later. Bye.
Hi. I just want to let you know we've sent off those samples, so we should have the results back in about an hour or two.
Two?
Yes, sorry. Busy?
Yeah, up to my eyeballs at the moment.
You can't get anyone to take over.
I'm in a kind of job where if I don't do the work, somebody else takes over for good. You didn't answer my question, did you? About that young guy getting your job.
Actually, that was my job.
Well, if it wasn't, why are you looking so pissed off about it?
Yeah, you're right. It was my job.
I knew it. So let me guess, your face didn't fit?
Oh, no, it doesn't work like that around here. Water?
Please. Well, let me ask you a question. Are you as qualified as he is?
Yeah. And more experience.
And how does the selection process work? What is it, interview in front of a panel?
Yeah, sort of.
Any black faces on this panel? Any in management?
You've got a chip on your shoulder about this.
No way, I love my job.
Yeah? What'd you do?
Marketing director for Cityscope FM.
Oh, right, yeah, I know that.
You like it?
Yeah, it's very good.
Oh, I worked very hard trying to get there, I can tell you. I spent years watching just about every white face get promoted above me.
What did you do?
I found out about my rights. If I got turned down for a job, I'd find out the reasons why in writing. Look, I'm not saying this hospital's run by the Klan. It's just that, well, they don't all wear pointy hats these days.
Nobody's put their name to this complaint.
No, that's right. It's not in the public domain.
So it hasn't come from the family?
No.
So it has come from within the hospital?
Our brief is to ensure hospital procedures are adhered to and to eliminate risk.
Which is impossible in accident and emergency.
I'd like you to tell me what happened that day.
You want to ask me questions about this case?
That's right.
This an official inquiry?
It is.
The outcome of which could affect my career. So I'm entitled to representation.
That is your right, yes.
Yes. Well, I'm not answering any questions, and I resent the way you pulled my staff in here without notification.
We're after the truth, Mr. Kingsford, not a consensus of opinion.
Well, it doesn't strike you as just a little bit cloak and dagger?
I'm doing what's best for the hospital.
Of course you are.
Shit.
You heard about the visit from clinical governance?
Yeah,
Posture, eh?
my heart bleeds.
There we are. See? I brought him in. All right? You happy now? Only cost me my last fiver to get him here.
There hasn't been a change in a hospital policy since the
Look,
last
if I
time
wanted
saw
the
you.
gear, I would have got a cab now, would I?
Mike,
Hold on a second.
Yeah, this is the worst I've seen.
How long's it been like this?
Since yesterday morning, he keeps going in and out of it.
You did well to bring him in. He's definitely having a crisis. Has he complained about pains in his arms and his legs, stiffness in the neck?
Yeah, all the time.
What's his name?
Jay,
Jay? Jay, my name's Mike Gregson. Can you hear me?
look, he gets like this, all right? He just spins out. He won't have none of it.
Okay, let's get him up. Let's have a look at him.
Come on, Jay. Jay.
Robert did lay down the law on this one.
Did Robert examine Jay?
No, he didn't.
Well, I'd like to. Come on.
It's all right, love. You just take it easy, all right? He's going to get him sorted.
Yeah, not your kind of sorted, Mr. Haynes. He's a doctor, not a dealer.
All right.
Okay, Mike.
Yeah, great.
Throw him a coming in, Stu.
Yeah. How long have you known him?
Couple of years.
And how long has he been using?
Well, that's none of my business, is it?
I thought you were friends.
He's my brother.
Well, I can see the family resemblance.
Yeah, but you wouldn't understand, would you?
Indulge me.
Look, all right, he saved me from getting a kick in once. That's all I need to know about him. All right? I bought him here. It cost me a fiver. I mean, I could have bought some gear, but I didn't. That is all you need to know about him.
Do you know anything about his real family, his mum or his dad?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're like mine. Shit.
Do you know anything about his history, Billy?
You ain't got a clue, have you? I mean, it's hard enough dealing with the days you've got. They're more than the ones you've had. Listen, mate. Everyone's got a story to tell. Even you.
Okay. Okay, Huckleberry Finn. I've never lived on the streets. I don't know what happens, and I don't know what it's like. But I'm trying to help your pal here, so any information you can give me that might be of some assistance wouldn't go amiss. Okay?
His name's Richard Connor. He's the jockey, a class one. Came off on a bundle at the last bend and was bottom of the pile. Got a blow to the head and hasn't regained consciousness. Also an open tibia. GCS is 7 and dropped. Nasty. You're telling me I had a 10 on it for Saturday. Results now. BP 110 over 80, pulse 100. Okay. On my count. Okay, boss. 1, 2, 3. Airway's okay. Oxygen sats 96%. You're not getting stuck in, Mr. Kingsford.
Leave it to the new registrar.
What, breaking his chair, is he?
Oh, look how long it's going to take. Oh, I mean, can't you see he's in pain?
What I can see, Billy, is that he's a drug user who's suffering from withdrawal.
Well, go on then, give him something.
That's all I thought was wrong with him. He wouldn't be in here. Now, Jay, listen to me. If you don't talk to me, I can't help you. Do you understand me, Jay?
What do you want?
Right. Now, I need to ask you some questions. Have you got any pains in your joints?
Yeah, under my arms.
Blood in your urine?
Maybe.
When did the attack start?
I can't remember.
Look, all right, it's been 6 months, all right? It's been bad.
How old are you, Jay?
257.
How old were you at your last birthday?
21.
Do you know what sickle cell anemia is?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Well, it's a condition that affects the blood cells. The cells become deformed, corrupted, take on the shape of a sickle, and obstruct all the flow of the blood.
Yeah, and it's only black folk that get it.
Yeah. Well, you know that much. Now, do you know if anyone in your family has been diagnosed with this?
Hold on a minute. Well, you're saying that's what he's got?
That's what I'm trying to find out, Billy.
I don't know.
Your mum, your dad?
I don't have him.
Well, that's not medically possible, Jay.
I never knew him.
Look, he was brought up in homes, all right? Foster parents.
So there's no way of knowing if they had it or not.
Well, why? Well, what's the big deal?
Well, it's a hereditary disease. If your mum and dad
Yeah,
have
I know what that means.
How long have you been using?
What's your name?
Gregson. Mike Gregson.
You've done all right, haven't you, Mike?
Oh, I'm doing okay. I get by.
Yeah, you're doing more than getting by, my friend.
Well, look, I'll be doing a lot better if you let me sort this out for you.
It hurts. It's always bloody hurts. The gear just takes the pain away.
Stay here.
Abdomen soft, non-tender.
Need a C-spine?
I want to.
Well, call it then.
C-spine, chest and pelvis x-rays. And a CT scan when he's stable.
He's breathing shallow. We tube him?
Yep. Let's get a tube in. Might as well get on for a sheep.
Set to drop in.
Accommodating socks, please. Size 8.
What have you got for us?
Where's Jenkins?
Busy. Don't worry, Robert. I'm more than up to it.
Got a question.
Why, you part of the team again suddenly? Can you see the cause?
No. Release the quick question, sir. Yep, I can see it now. Yep. Hang on, let me just check that's in. Hang on. Yeah, that's it.
Well done, Mr. Registrar.
You had a question?
Oh, never mind.
How's your tibia? Been waiting for one of these. We should get him up the stairs where the real work begins.
Where's the trauma surgeon?
In Mr. Turner's absence, I am representing.
Oh, great. Engineer's away. We get the oil you rag. Come on, that's unfair and disrespectful. Let's get on with it. So David can get back to the organ grinder.
Okay, Sam, I'm going to need an FBC to check for anemia and raised retic count and a hemoglobin electrophoresis.
What's this? Lunchtime?
Just taking some blood, Billy. These aren't all track marks, are they, Jay?
No.
What do you do?
Cut myself. Sometimes, you know, it takes the pain away.
Yeah. Do you want me to do it?
No, it's okay. I'll do it.
You sure?
Sorry, Jay. I'm just trying to find a vein.
Oh, you won't find one there, love. It was shot a long time ago.
This is Dr. Phelan, our new registrar. Got a little job for you, first years.
Joking.
No, it's not all champagne and roses at the top, you know. Dr. Phelan will be happy to give you the grand tour and answer all your questions. Wait, Stuart.
Yeah, right.
Got a minute? What's going on?
I'm going to test it for sickle cell anemia.
He doesn't know if it's sickle cell?
No.
Come on, Mike.
What do you mean?
His friend was in this morning asking for morphine. I sent him away. Sorry, Mike. I want them both out of here now. You got that, son?
Yeah.
Robert, he wasn't diagnosed as a child.
Well, he would have been. Family history.
Well, he doesn't know his parents. He hasn't even got a GP. He's just fallen through the net.
Is he an addict?
Well, yeah, it's a vicious circle.
Listen, Mike, you think I haven't heard all these stories before? It's drug-seeking behaviour. I've heard all the stories, and sickle cell is a bestseller. In the meantime, he'd like just a little something for the pain, purely medicinal, please. Get him out of my department.
I think you should take a look at him.
I don't need to take a look at him. I know what these people are like. They'll do anything, they'll try anything.
These people?
He's an addict. He's wasting our time.
Can I ask you something? Are you throwing him out because he's black or because he's a junkie?
What?
Oh, come on, Robert. Can't we just give the lad the benefit of the doubt?
Absolutely not, and I refuse to be drawn into this argument any further.
I just can't believe you're dismissing him like this.
Look, I'm sorry to bother you with this again, because I know it doesn't really concern you, but I'm a little preoccupied right now with the Gestapo from clinical governance.
Look, I'll take full responsibility.
No, you won't. I'll take full responsibility as I'm finding out to my detriment. Get the story, Mike. Get him out of here.
So what are you going to do?
Well, there's nothing that I can do.
Yeah, but you know he's sick.
Look, those are the rules, and I've got to stick by them, okay?
Yeah, but that's bollocks, isn't it? And I mean, you should know that. You of all people.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I mean, you look after your own, didn't you?
My own, Billy. I don't have an own. I'm a doctor. I look after everyone.
Yeah, well, it seems to me that some people get service around it and some people don't.
Look, This hospital has a drug policy.
Oh, well, I'm sorry he's messing up your drug policy, but he is sick, all right? And I ain't leaving it until he gets some service. National health styling. Where you going? Oi, don't turn your back on me. Oi, you can't walk away from this one. Oi, look, he ain't going nowhere. Look, he's yours now. Oi, he's waiting for you. Oi! Oi!
I know, it's a filthy habit. So, any news on Nathan's test results?
No, they'll page me.
Oh, God, sorry. Get rid of it.
Bring your office with you, do you?
Only my problems.
Well, we've all got them. You'd think it'd be fairly straightforward being a doctor, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't.
I mean, there ought to be two questions. Is this person ill? And what can I do for them? That's not how the powers that be want it to work. No. They want to tell you what to do, what to think. I am, in a sense, only paid from the neck down, Paula. Yet here I am, day in, day out, on the front line, thinking for myself. Yet I've got about as much power as a trolley pusher.
Who are you trying to convince? Me or yourself?
Still here.
I didn't expect otherwise.
So, what you gonna do about it? He's a dying man. You've got to do something.
You haven't sent those bloods off, Sam?
No, I didn't think I should.
Send them off, please.
What's that?
10 milligrams of morphine.
Wicked. Nice one. Getting some service around here at last. Just a dapper day, eh?
Best thing you can do for your pal is keep quiet and keep out of my way.
All right, I'm going. All right, I'm out of here.
You sure about this?
The blood, Sam.
Okay, we all here? Can we try and keep up, please? This way.
Being in this position.
I'll take full responsibility.
No, Mike. The position of our hoping that Jay has got sickle cell, because if he hasn't...
Then I'm wrong.
Then you're in trouble. Big trouble. That's not going to work. You can't keep Jay here without Robert finding out.
To quote our friend Billy, like that, and he's out of here.
You've got to face facts, Mike.
The fact is, that bloke's going to die just because he's black.
No, the bloke's going to die because he's a junkie. And if you weren't so confrontational with Robert, he would have told you to go ahead and do the tests. And you know that.
Oh, so it's my fault now. Oh, silly me.
How are you going to deal with this?
Deal with what?
Not getting the registrar's job.
Sam, that's not what this is about.
No?
No. Black people get overlooked by the system all the time. Where's your mum?
Still on the phone. My tummy still hurts. And I feel sick.
Are the pains still in the same place?
If it's my appendix, will I have to stay in here?
Oh, just a couple of days. Maybe a week off school. Would you like that?
Depends.
You don't like school much, do you?
So how is he?
Could I have a word?
Yeah.
I'm back in a minute. Well, the test results are back and they're negative, so...
So he's okay?
Well, I can't say with any certainty. Look, I know you want to get away, but has he been having any trouble at school?
What's school got to do with anything? Well, he's just recently moved up a form, but his teacher reckons he's the best in his class at maths, way above average.
And what about at home?
As good as gold. Keeps his room tidy. Yeah, I know. He's always been that way. I remember his first day at nursery, right, and all the other kids that hang off their mums screaming and crying. Not Nathan. He walks straight into class and settles down. So, can I take him home?
Not until a paediatric surgeon's taken a look at him. It may take a bit longer, but we do have to be sure.
Right. Well, I have to make a few more calls, okay?
Sure.
Dr. Scobie should be out in a moment, hopefully. He's the best one to tell you about, hello, Dr. Scobie. Everything okay?
Yeah, Mr. Jenkins seems more than happy. So, hello. What we've got is a jockey, Richard Connor, with an open tibia which is going to need pinning. So before we go in, remember the golden rules. Don't touch anything that's sterile, wear your mask at all times, and when the operation is finished, don't clap, just throw money.
Where have you been?
I do have other patients, you know, Jay.
What if I've got it?
Well, with treatment, you can...
Without treatment?
Without treatment, bearing in mind your lifestyle, your condition will deteriorate rapidly.
Could get any worse.
Oh, yes, it could. Heroin and sickle cell's a lethal combination, Jay. Especially when you're living out on the streets, in the damp and the cold. First thing is, the pains will get a lot worse. And the ulcers on your ankles will become more frequent, take longer to heal. And then, because it's a bloodborne disease, you begin to suffer damage to all your vital organs. Your lungs, your eyes, your brain.
And then what?
And then you die, Jay.
It could happen to you, could it?
Yes, it could.
But it didn't. Shit like this don't happen to people like you. Happens to me, though.
Listen, Jay, you don't have to go on living like this.
Oh, what, like, you're going to take me off the streets or something? Don't go writing checks you can't cash, mate.
Okay. Screen.
We work under terrific pressure in here, so you do have to have nerves of steel.
Good. Okay, David, I think we said you could do this bit.
Thank you. Right, now this is a reamer. A bit like the thing they used to change your tyres. Mr. Jenkins just guiding the end of the drill onto the wire. Right, now this is the good bit. You are going to love this bit. Oh, 5 seconds. That's got to be a record, isn't it?
Ooh. Your mum's a very busy woman, isn't she?
She's the boss now.
She's a very important person.
I know. I can cook my own lunch, you know.
Can you? What'd you cook?
Beans and spaghetti. I'm not allowed to use a frying pan.
Do you miss your mum when she's at work? I bet you do. And I bet she often brings work home when she should be playing with you.
She said we can't go on holiday anymore because things at work have gone manic. That means mad.
And is that when your tummy ache started? You know, Nathan, sometimes it's very difficult for people to say what they really want. You know what I mean, don't you? And if you could tell your mom anything you wanted, anything, something that maybe you're too frightened or ashamed to say, and know that she wouldn't blame you or get angry.
Oh, God, quiet.
Yeah. What would you tell her? Come on, Nathan, you can tell me.
I'd like to use a frying pan. Sometimes.
Hey! All right.
What are you doing here?
Machine's nicked my pound, didn't it?
You've been told to leave the premises once. I'm calling
No,
security.
it's okay. I said he could stay.
Have you talked to Robert about this?
I don't need to talk to anyone, Stuart. He's a friend of a patient.
Yeah, that's right.
Billy!
What's that, eh? What's that?
Mike, this is my first day. I don't need this.
Oh, come on, Stuart. Let's just drop it, yeah?
No. Now, you've had the hump with me ever since I got the job. But I like it and I want to keep it. Now, are you going to talk to Robert or shall I?
I've told you, Stuart. I don't need to talk to anyone. Oi! I told you! Do you want to help your friend?
Yeah, well, I mean, that is why I'm here, innit?
Sit next to Jay. Don't say a word. If I hear a squeak out of you, I'll throw you out myself.
Oh, easy, will ya?
Look at that. Perfect. My first one. Interesting case as well. Is, any chance of getting a copy of this?
What, now?
No? See, you're busy. I'll pop back, shall I? Half an hour, okay?
What did I tell you, Mike?
I'm not apologising for treating Jay.
I made this department a no-go zone for junkies. Once they realise this hospital's a soft touch, they'll be lining up.
But Jay's a special case!
They're all special cases, Mike. They're addicts. I'm not in the business of enabling addiction.
This is more than about just an addiction.
All
It's
right, all right.
compounded by the fact that the man had...
Stop. Bottom line, there's no time. Not in A&E.
There was a day I had the time.
See that sign? What's it say? Is he an accident? No. Is he an emergency? No.
I think people like Jay are overlooked in places like this, and I can't be a part of that.
Part of what, Mike?
Well,
Part of what, Mike?
part of a system where predominantly, yeah, white people have got all the power, Robert!
I didn't realise you thought so little of me.
Just facing up to some facts.
Do you really think racism comes into my medicine? Do you? Then what? Just about the registrar's job?
Was I not the best man for the job?
Absolutely you were, I said so.
But I didn't get it, did I? Funny that.
There were 4 other people on the panel, you know, including Jack Turner.
Oh, there's your answer then.
Jack didn't turn you down because he had colour.
Do you know that, Robin?
Yeah.
Listen, things have changed around here since he's been around. It's not about just being good at your job, or who's the best man for the job. It's about who's in favour, whose face fits. And right now, obviously, my face doesn't fit.
Well, as long as I'm in charge, it's about ability.
Oh, but you're not in charge, are you? And in the meantime, I want written statements from everyone on that panel as to why I, the most experienced man, didn't get that job.
You can have my written statement right now if you want to hear it all over again. You didn't get the job because you blew the interview.
You're not...
Yes, you, nobody else. You let Jack needle you and you lost your rag.
Rob...
Sorry to interrupt. I've just had the bloods through. Jay's tested positive for sickle cell.
Well, obviously you did the right thing, didn't you? Even if you went about it in the wrong way.
Happy now?
So what's the score? I mean, you got the results?
I do, yes, and they're positive, I'm afraid.
It's gonna be okay, all right? Look, the geezer's gonna sort you out.
Well, we'll do our best. At least you know now.
Know what?
Well, what you're dealing with, what your options are. First thing is to get you admitted. We can run some tests.
Look, what are you gonna do?
How long's it gonna be in here?
Well, it's hard to say until we've done an examination.
Billy.
It's all right, mate. All right, I'm your brother. All right? Nothing's changed, mate. I'm your brother, yeah? Sweet. Yeah. You grab hold of this, all right? And don't go bloody selling it. All right, and I'll be back.
What am I going to do in here, man? I can't even have a fag.
It wouldn't be a bad thing.
Look, mate, you just have to deal with it, innit? Till you get better.
I'd like to get you upstairs as quick as we can.
Hold it, yeah. I want to think about this, because...
Look, there's nothing to think about, all right? You want to live, don't you?
Live?
He's staying.
Yeah. Got a good friend there. David?
How's the jockey?
Yeah, well, yeah, back in the saddle in no time. Mr. Jenkins said it's one of the tidiest jobs he'd ever seen. Written for the Queen, apparently. Jockey days.
Oh.
Could be very useful one day. It's all about connections at the top. You may laugh, Terence. Might make all the difference.
Should have seen him in theatre. Classic.
What, blowsy head syndrome?
Significant and persistent swelling.
Probably born with it.
Yeah.
Yvonne always good at bringing him down a peg or two, isn't she?
Hi. Yeah, Mike Gregson, A&E. I asked for a bed for a sickle cell patient. You do? Yeah, I'll have that. Good. His name's Jay. Jay... Didn't ask his second name.
Dr. Scobie. Who?
Miss Phillips, about Mr. Connor.
Right, put her on. Hello, this is Dr. Scobie. Who's this?
Miss Phillips. Sarah, you're the Wizard's Fix grandmother.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Yes, Mum, that's right, that was me. Hi.
You all right?
Yeah, just had a phone call thanking me.
That's nice. Relative.
Well, no, not exactly. The trouble is, Stu, she's coming in, wants me to show her to the patient.
So?
Well, she's under the impression, somehow, that... Well, she thinks I'm the consultant in charge.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I might have played my part up a bit.
Really?
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Why don't you just tell Jenkins? Let him sort it out.
Told her my name. Arse.
Wing it. You'll be all right.
Wing it.
Mike, got some information for you on sickle cell. Local numbers, agencies to call.
Thanks.
Go on, say it. I told you so.
I'm just going to keep him in overnight, do some tests, yeah? Go on, your turn, I told you so.
Not me, mate.
You seen Billy or Jay?
Nope.
You want to see them go?
Nope, but I'm not surprised.
He's going to be dead in a month.
If you had your eyes open, you would have noticed that he was more bothered about today than next month. And I'd take a guess that when it came to it, he liked the idea of being with his friend rather than becoming your little trophy. Left something behind, though. I found it in the cubicle when they'd gone.
Left the cards.
I'm not sure about the cut.
That is a beautiful suit, and it cost me a fortune.
Yeah, but it's a bit long now, look at it.
Looks great.
Oh, she's stupid, I can just tell her, can't I?
Who is she, anyway? You said she wasn't a relative.
No, can't say. No, seriously, guys, look, this is important. She's not just going to look at me and think, you know...
You look the part, David.
Put it this way. If you walked into a resource dressed like that and started loading it, I'd listen to you.
Could you?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, go on then, all right. I suppose it's okay.
So come on, who is she? Why can't you tell us?
Yeah, what's the secret?
All right, Zara Phillips. Princess Anne's daughter. Oh. Jockey's a personal friend, apparently.
Finally get in here, and what does he do?
Listen, I was talking to Nathan earlier on, and I've seen his test results. He's faking it.
What?
He thinks you're working too much, and you're not spending enough time with him.
He said that, did he?
In his own way, yeah. Listen, I looked after my 2 children for about 7 years.
Oh, I suppose you coped brilliantly.
Oh, I wish. I put my career on the back burner. And there were times, I tell you, I wish they'd just disappear. And I told them as much once or twice.
Hold on, what are you trying to say here? That I resent my own child?
Well, most parents do from time to time. Paula, look, I know you're a busy lady, but you've hardly said a word to him all day. In fact, you spent more time on the phone to your office.
Do you know what? I don't think that this is your territory, you know, Doctor.
Oh, Paula, I don't know. I've just got my eyes open today. And I can see that there's a problem. Well, Nathan would be here now.
Me and Nathan are fine. I give him everything he wants.
Do you?
Did he tell you about that holiday I got planned for him for next year? He wants to go and see around the Mission Control Center in Houston,
On the Space Center?
The Space Center, that's it. But I get this call telling me that they're changing the dates of the press launch, and I've got to be there.
You didn't cancel it this year?
No! His grandma's taking him instead. All right? And that took a lot of arranging.
You know, my eldest was giving me some trouble once. He kept going on about this cricket bat that he wanted. He'd seen it in the shop. It was far too big for him. He'd never played cricket before in his life. So I said no. Anyway, it got a bit unpleasant. And finally I bought it him. So I was hoping it would shut him up.
Did it?
No. It wasn't the cricket bat he wanted. He just wants to play with me.
Stop worrying. Just be yourself. See if she'll come down the pub later.
Yeah, right.
Think what she could do for your career. Good luck, David.
Yes, thank you. Come on.
And everyone's been really nice. They're even bringing me a cup of tea. No, I'm waiting for the consultant now. He seemed very nice on the phone. Very young, but on the ball.
Mr. Scobie, ma'am. May I assure you your jockey is well on the way to recovery?
Oh, jolly, jolly, absolutely super.
Sorry.
Say cheese.
Mr. Scobie,
I knew it was a wind-up. Bastards! Bastards!
Night, Mike.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shall we grab a burger?
I might be able to arrange that if you're a good boy. Get you up here. Oh, you can fly!
I'm not going to apologise about Jay. It's good policy. It works.
Not all the time.
Well, nothing's perfect, is it?
It's true.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. I let Oberleutnant Douglas get to me.
I couldn't help Jay. You were right. It's like putting a plaster on a severed artery. There's too much there, too much damage. Both right.
Both wrong.
And I know that you're not a racist. Although it is still an issue in the wider context of the hospital.
Do you know any racists working at St. Vic's?
No, but they're the ones I want to worry about, aren't they? The silent ones. The ones that don't confront you face to face.
Ah, no, that's the kind of battle Jack Turner can tell you something about. I've got a feeling he didn't book that holiday just for a quick bunk up. Gotta hand it to them, bastard.
Do you think he called Douglas in?
course he did.
And do you think Christine knows about it?
She has to.
She's changed, Robert.
Not irredeemably.
She has.
Well, that's it then, isn't it? It's down to you and me to fight for freedom and justice and a decent A&E. Assuming you still give a shit, that is.
Oh, I give a shit. I just think we have to be very clever.
Sod clever, mate. Got to be base, immoral, and downright bleeding devious.
What you mean, play him in his own game? Okay. Then it is your shout.